part 2 of St. Jean-Baptiste Cemetery in Massachusetts. So let's see who wants to continue to say their names so I can find them. And again, if they have any ties to Chris. Again, the last name could be this. Pool.
Pool.
It's the first thing that pops up with pool. Is pool something you guys did? Like, you know, pool table? Did you play on a pool table? Or went swimming in a pool? Oh. So there is somebody who matches drowning. Maybe it's something to do with drowning.
You are amazing.
Oh, thank you. So again, the stories are the ones that unfortunately passed away due to being drowned. Real quickly, without having to really click on things, we got Alfonso, or that one, who was very young, and they drowned in a pond. We got Paul Charles, who drowned in the Silver Lake at age 7. Another Paul, Robert Revay, also seems to have passed away due to drowning. And we have Mark Brown, who drowned while visiting relatives. Norman Slopokin also drowned during a fishing trip. And then Michael Guy, who also drowned in a cove. That's it. So if you were one of those that happened to have drowned, even though us, yes, us.
Us.
So all of you, unfortunately, didn't make it due to drowning, not in a pool, but by having you put pool, it kind of made me think, did somebody drown in a pool or drown? And sure enough, I got 6. At least that were mentioned in the bio. Some may not even have been written in the bio, and they could have unfortunately drowned in a pool, and we just don't know. Otherwise, maybe it's the cousin letting us know that he played pool, like pool table, with Chris. Because he does have a pool table in the basement. Like I said, you can light up really strong in the EMF meter or one of those cat balls. I just did a cleansing with the cat balls by doing this a lot and saying some commands. I hope it worked. We shall see. Again, I'm so sorry to see everyone who fortunately passed away, including the little one who was only 7. 1949 to 1957 at a lake. Oh.
You are loved.
Why, thank you. So I got pool, you were amazing, us, which I was referring to the ones that have passed away due to drowning, and now they're saying that I am loved because I found them. I thought of them by putting that word as a detective, thinking, wait, hold up, let me think of something that could be tied to that. Otherwise, we have 18 that mention pool. So say there's an instance, we have somebody who enjoyed playing pool and riding his motorcycle. That was Ronald Bennett. 1960 to 2025. Oh, well, that's not good. We have a K. Crystal in brown, a high school student who passed away after being stricken at a YMCA pool. So here's that one. Where am I? That's sad. Walter Kemp was an avid pool player. Somebody who, Rachel Durand, who passed away 2024, loved floating in her tube in her pool.
Jacob.
Jacob. I was going to say, is there Jacob in this list? No. Let me look up Jacob real quick. I do have 4 Jacobs here. I have Jacob from 1923 to 1995. Cannot pronounce his last name. Sorry. Same with the other one. Jacob Lucas, who was a baby, only a day old. Aw, dang it. 1-year-old baby. LaChance. Why do I keep finding these little ones? And then this one, 63 years old. But these are the sad ones. The very young ones. Oh, I'm so sorry if this is one of the little babies. Jacob, are you one of the little babies? I had a Jacob in another session that was also a baby. So in the city mills, there was also another Jacob that also happened to be a baby, a day old. So, always.
Always.
It's interesting how the Spirit Talker, when they created this app, the way they make the lady say these words in these weird accents. We know it's not the spirit saying it, it's just the way the person created the app. So they always, always happen to be young. So as a recap to the spirits, this is Detective Lazaria seeking spirits in the St. Jean-Baptiste Cemetery in Massachusetts. And so far, like I said, it's random, but my brain made me go to, after seeing pool, to ones that either had pool in it or drowned. Show those, and then I got Jacob, and I just showed those, and there's 2 that were sadly very young, 2 in their 60s. I got You Are Amazing and You Are Loved so far. And then Us was referring to the ones that drowned. So far, so good. And again, like I said, I don't know if it worked, but I'm trying to see if by shaking the bell, this little bell here, if it, I circle
Judgment.
Judgment. If I, unfortunately, was able to, if I was able to lift a curse. Judgment. So is this referring to Doreen on her case? So again, in part 1, Doreen Picard is a very important soul in that session. It's a very long thing you'll need to read if you want to. It's like a freaking book. If you have the time, you can click the link that I'll have in the description. But maybe that's what we're getting at. Judgment. Oh, right. I'll try.
Watch yourself here. I was shot.
Is this Doreen? I'll have to look to see if she was, but I was looking this up. So again, yeah. Wow. So again, she passed away in 1982, 9 years later, and they're still trying to convict this guy. This is ridiculous. Because again, they don't have enough, I guess, evidence to put the person to. Oh, that's his first name, by the way. That's his last. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. What? Are you seriously? It's right here. The latest one. Huh. Okay, so she was trying to move into a new apartment. Oh, that stinks. So she wasn't.
No, sir.
So she wasn't shot. She was that. The wrong place, the wrong time. I'm so sorry. Well, here's another quick photo of her. I found a photo of you. Yay, another one. Oh, another one. What are the odds?
Others are scared.
Oh, I'm sorry. So apparently, it said right there, she also had a boyfriend, same name. Different, obviously, last name, but same first name. Oh, man. And then here's that one right here, the Susan one. Oh, and then her 3-year-old. Okay. Oh, wow. So here's that family. The 3-year-old, the baby, the one. So I'll link this article too. All right, I'll link this one and both of them. Okay. Oh, here's her sister. Those hair days back then. So here's what happened. Cemetery.
Cemetery.
So yes, you want me to go back to the cemetery page? I will, because it did say I was shot. So I was thinking, okay, maybe there's somebody that wants me to look them up because they mentioned that they were shot. So there are 4 that match that supposedly says was shot. So we have so he became a prisoner, but I don't think he was shot. So there's that one. Okay, let's see. Oh, that one. Cassandra. Ah, I found you? Cassandra? I know.
I know.
So I found you, right? Did I find Cassandra Lee Cassie Anderson? Because Cassandra's not in this word bank, so you went and said, well, the only that I can think of is how I was, harmed. So here's another one, very young, 27. Born on Christmas Day and passed away, wow, almost after Christmas, wow. I'm so sorry. Again, this will be nothing I have to really read too much, but for you guys to read. But she was, again, shot at home on New Year's Eve. Wow. So was this the one that came through earlier when it says I was shot? Even though it took me a while to go back because I was a little distracted. Okay. Otherwise, we'll mention the other ones. This one, Leon Kamer, who was 62, just mentioned. Oh, well, that stinks. Bummer. So apparently he was the owner of a market and passed away after being shot in his store. Children.
Children.
Children. So she says she, again, the lady, Cassandra, she leaves 3 sons. Theodore, Craig, and J.C.
Corruption.
Corruption. I'm so sorry that you were shot, both of you, by the way. Run.
Run.
And then we have, last but not least, we have a name I can't figure out how to say it, but Hervey, maybe? I believe it's a he. It is, because he has a wife named Mary. Okay, so he passed away. Let me go down here. The story is somewhere here. So if I can quickly do a skim down.
I am Salem.
Oh, okay. So he didn't die from a shot. Okay, he was passed away due to an illness. Okay, still, he was, there's something to do with SHOT in here, but that's not how he passed away. Okay. Which makes sense, he was a cop, so. I don't think there's a Salem in here. Oh, he shot me.
He shot me.
That's interesting. I was just mentioning that. Okay, I gotta go back. When it said he shot me, is this Cassandra Lee? Who shot you? You said he. It just says you were passed away due to a shot at home during New Year's Eve, but it doesn't tell us by who. Huh. So you can see more of her photo. I'm sorry. So again, a recap in case it disappears. Mandy? Okay.
Mandy.
Mandy. I don't think there was a Salem in here. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't think there's a Mandy. But maybe Amanda. There are 28 Amandas. So if you're one of the 28 Amandas, I found you, but I don't think I'll be able to pinpoint you. Gravestone? Yeah.
Gravestone.
Yeah, there's a lot that have the headstones on there. So, Mandy or Amanda, I have a lot that have headstones. Yeah. So again, there's a lot, but I'm not able to pinpoint exactly the one that looked like, it could be. So I don't know if Amanda's letting me know there's a unique headstone, maybe like a gravestone that's unique that I might see. Is that what you're saying? There's a unique headstone for you instead of the basic ones that I always see. Is there something unique about it? Hmm.
You are embraced.
Maybe this one? Because it's got engraved with a cross. That's kind of unique. Did I find you? Because you have an engraved in the middle a cross, which is very unique, by the way. I found you. So your name is Amanda Harpin. You were 82 or 83? So, like I said, she just gave me gravestone, and that's the one that kind of like stood out. Oh, wait. A baby. It's engraved on the gravestone. Aw, a little baby. I found a little baby. Which makes sense why you would be Mandy, because you were a little child. Like an infant. Maybe they called her Mandy. She was only less than a month old. So. There you go. I think those were the two that really stood out. So again, as a reminder on how to bap these balls, you just kind of give it a bit of a shake or make them fall.
We're making contact.
You are? Thank you. So again, I'm running out of juice on the balls because I keep bapping them and you aren't. And it's going to be very sad knowing that I won't know if you're really here. So if you can, just gather some energy and try to bap the ball, especially in the middle. Since it was easy for me, it should be easy for you, or the one in the chair, or even that one. Before I have to end part 2, and this will probably be the only part 2 here. So if, say, the cousin wants to come through and try to let Chris know you're here, you can attempt to try to bap one of those balls for him. If you're able to hear me, I don't know. Safety?
Safety.
Well, I mean, he was a referee for a wrestling team, or for wrestling. So he was probably like the one that made sure things were kind of safe.
I was so scared.
Who was this one? Who's the one that's saying I was so scared? Can you tell me your name? I mean, I'm pretty sure it could have been any of the ones I've spoken to.
The rumors are false.
Okay. Is this somebody tied to that last name with that word? Are they coming through? Were you saying you were scared? I don't know if there were any rumors involving your passing. I know that you passed away very young, age 35. I don't know, again, if there are any rumors being spread. And I'm sure you were scared.
Paul.
Paul. Okay. Well, that's your middle name. I believe that's your middle name. So is this Jeremy Paul?
Acknowledge.
So you're acknowledging that this is you? Or am I supposed to look up Paul? I'll look at Paul, but there's going to be a bunch. There's 292 Pauls there. So, is it possibly Jeremy Paul Bell that's coming through right now? Maybe? I don't know. Because it just says middle name argue.
Argue.
Is that something that happened? Maybe there was some argument involved towards your end of your life. Maybe you had an argument with someone. Again, I don't know all of his reasoning of what happened, so if this is him, Chris would be the one to let me know. Again, not 100% sure if this is, but I'm going with the flow. Instead of being able to put Jeremy, he just maybe was able to put his middle name, assuming it is Paul. I just know it's a P. Are you at peace, Jeremy? Can you kind of give us that to let us know? Are you at peace? Can you maybe hit the orange or red if you are? In case I can't see, I'll just zoom in. So again, if Jeremy Paul Bell is here, can you tell us if you're at peace by going to the orange or red on that black device?
Agony.
Agony. A lot of A names, by the way. We got acknowledge, argue, and agony, all in the same row. I'm gonna go with maybe he's trying to say he's at peace, but it's just difficult for him to get to orange or red. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep him on this, but if he can tell us any other clues, if it's him, that'd be cool to know. Oh, well,
You are a gift.
thank you. So if Jeremy is able to give us more of an indication that this is possibly him coming through near the end, or shall I say maybe near the middle of this session, to help Chris know if this is indeed you, can you give us any more signs that it's you? I know it did say randomly. I was so scared. The rumors are false, and it said Paul. Well, there's so many Pauls there, but I know that Jeremy had a P as a middle name. I believe it's Paul. And it's like saying acknowledge, like, yeah, that's my name for my middle. I don't know what argue means. Maybe he had an argument before passing and felt some agony. Do you watch over Chris? Your cousin? Do you watch over him?
Marble.
Marble? Is that something that he'll know what that means? Like maybe you had a favorite marble? Or there's like a marble counter that you guys hung out at? Or there's something with a marble stone, marble statue? Again, I don't know. It says marble. Just to clarify, it's not a last name. So it might be tied to possibly what he's trying to say. Like maybe there's something to do with a marble.
The lights.
Okay. Did you affect the lights for Chris to let him know that you're there? Did you flicker the lights in his basement or in his bedroom? Did you affect any of the lights, or maybe you tapped the capitals in his during his sessions? Or maybe the REM pod? There is a place called Curtis and Marble Company. I don't know what the Curtis Marble Company is, but it says Curtis and Marble Company. Aw.
My life ended fast.
I don't know if this is him, but I mean, he was 35 if it was. Otherwise, it could refer to the little ones too. Or maybe somebody had a tragic. Oh! Like unexpectedly? Did you pass away unexpectedly, right? You didn't expect it to happen and it occurred. So, which makes sense how his life ended pretty fast. He probably didn't even think he was not going to be gone the next moment. I think he may have just didn't wake up. So again, I don't know if he's tied to a company called Curtis Marble Company, or if there's a marble involved, I don't know. And then, like I said, maybe he's affecting the lights for Chris to let him know he's always there with him. He's obviously not affecting these lights, you know, my capels, so. Because I think there's a curse on them, sadly. I bet you miss him dearly, right?
Demise.
Yeah. A person's death. That's basically what demise means. Hmm. By the way, your cousin Chris is doing pretty good on his channel.
Her.
Her? Oh, are you telling me Doreen again? Are we back to Doreen? It said her. My life ended fast. Maybe it's her coming through? So, I don't know. It could be, maybe, again, Doreen coming back. That's saying her life ended fast. I don't know. Just said her. House. Oh, yeah.
House.
Okay, so this might be Doreen. Or it could be both. Maybe Jeremy passed away at the house, and unfortunately so did Doreen, but a very tragic way. Jeremy was not tragic. Sad, but not tragic. So again, both have ties to house, or in her case, apartment. Or is it saying her house, as in maybe Jeremy passed away in his mother's home? Because it says her house. Did you pass away in your mother's home?
What's your name?
My name is Lazaria, Detective Lazaria. You may remember me if you're Jeremy. If you're not Jeremy or Doreen, again, this is Detective Lazaria, who likes to solve cases of the spirits that were unfortunately, tragically passing away in unfortunate circumstances. And of course, to let the spirits speak. Okay, my hand needs adjust again. Sorry to the spirits, and I need it. Ugh. Ow, getting old. It's interesting. I haven't had Cfan's name come through, even though he's hoping it would come in twice, but never did. Not even a full name. My name has never come up here because it's very unique, but my real name could. But nope, it hasn't either. And another thing I noticed, why can't the spirits say boo? B-O-O, boo. That's what spirits say, boo. And yet I haven't seen boo. Interesting, huh? But like I was saying, if Jeremy is here, your kitchen?
Kitchen.
Hmm. Did she pass away in the kitchen? And have to go back to... Hey, I had argue. I just realized something. Argue, and this is that same situation with that M, and Susan and them were arguing. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's enough reading there. Okay. I was looking up kitchen. Oh, okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I don't know who's saying it. Is this Jeremy saying bye-bye? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got distracted by the Doreen story, which was unfortunately in the laundry room, not the kitchen. I don't know if Jeremy had anything to do with the kitchen and marble. Hmm. Well, hopefully he's going to stop by his cousin to, surprisingly enough, maybe just finishing up work or getting ready for work. All right, so I think, like I said, I might give it another minute or two to see what else is going to be said, but I think I'm going to wrap it up. And then, yeah.
Use camera.
I'm using the camera. It's on right now. It's facing with the 3 balls and the black remote and the bell. It's facing that. Are you going to try to attempt to tap the cap ball for anyone? That'd be awesome. I swear, I don't want to lose the chance to having physical proof that you're here.
It's ancient.
Yeah, okay. Does that mean like it's a spirit that's ancient here? If it's a ancient spirit, it might have more ability to maybe bap my ball here. Tap, bap, move, pick up, do something with the ball. Any of the 4? Make magic, as one would say. Yeah, make magic. That's what you would do. If you were to pick that up, it'd be like, whoa. has beautiful colors and it does not harm you. Again, just like magic. All right, well, I tried. Oh,
Kill.
so that's probably reverting back to Doreen, right? Because she was Killed. Someone did that to her. But again, wrong place, wrong time. So apparently it seems like what I'm getting quickly is an apartment complex, laundry room. She wanted to go down there. There was someone else that was unfortunately being harmed. And she just happened to get in the middle of things, and due to being a witness of that, he did this to her so he would hush hush, basically. And because the little one, the daughter of the one that, basically Susan, her little daughter, since she was so young.
Are you ready?
I am ready. For what? Hopefully a cat ball going off. I got the camera on. I'm going to eventually have to end it though, so if you can bap that ball to say thank you for allowing me to come through your session and showing my story and allowing me to speak, all you have to do is tap one of those 4 balls and light one up. I mean, basically, when you tap it, it'll light up. But yeah, so kind of interesting how things kind of somewhat link and connect.
Tall.
Tall. Tall. Was the guy tall? Is that guy who harmed you tall? Oh, that's good.
I'm very happy.
I'm so glad to hear you are very happy. That's a good way to know that when I end it, that one of you or some of you are happy. Whether it be Doreen or Jeremy, and maybe the others that came through. So if you are trying to tap the cat ball and it's not working, like I said, there may be something blocking you guys from doing it. I don't know. I just don't remember. It was working fine October 12th with my family. And since then, I haven't had it go off. I don't know. But as Boogeyman said, that even if it doesn't go off, that's okay, because if it keeps going off, it kind of makes it seem like it's not real. But when it does go off, after so many, days, weeks, then it makes it more special. So I guess I'll just have to be patient. I might have to start limiting the amount of balls that I put out here, just because I only have 1 new ball left to replace any of these dying balls. All right, that's a good way to end. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So again, it looked like somebody else left. Like I said, bye-bye earlier. And I think the Doreen lady felt very happy hearing her story being told, and like I said, after this, I'll say a prayer for them. So again, she wasn't able to tap the cat ball, but she's very happy. And okay, all right. So this is Detective. Oh.
My name is Iris.
All right, real quickly, Iris, I just want to see if you're here. No. Hmm. Well, also, it said that Jeremy, his uncle, could have been coming through too. Paul Bell. That could also have been it. I don't see an Iris though. Unless this is Miss Yes. Is this my Miss Yes, Iris? Food?
Food.
Food. So apparently somebody's hungry. So interesting enough, when it said Iris, I'm thinking I did get Paul earlier, and I have a thing where I had a Mr. No, who I thought was telling me his name was Paul because I kept getting Paul, and then I got Iris as Miss Yes. Blame.
Blame.
Blame the food. So somebody passed away due to the food. Did you get food poisoned, Iris? Are you blaming the food for causing your passing? So I don't have any Iris that are listed in this cemetery. But maybe there's an Iris that's telling me that she's blaming the food for something. So again, my name is Iris. Food blame. I don't know what tall was, by the way. Maybe there was a tall man. Yeah, I tried all. None of them have Iris. But yes, like I was trying to do, and I did have a goodbye. It seemed like the ones that I had reached out have left. So thank you for Trigger. Okay, well maybe if you're...
Trigger.
Are you gonna trigger one of the capitals? That'd be awesome. They keep giving me like hints that they are gonna try to do something. Like, use camera. Are you ready? And then I'm like, okay, but no. Yeah. So again, I'm just gonna assume that you guys can't do it. Not even the one on the chair has gone off. I swear. Undo curse. Undo curse. Lift the curse. Because it's like they're trying to probably do it. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't, burn sage in the room. That'd be bad for the cat and also for the smoke detector. Dang it. I even brought it out to the place where my mom's staying. It didn't go off. But we didn't stay for that long. Could attempt to try to bring it to my twins and see if it happens there. I don't know. Oy vey, oy vey. Yeah, it's not working. I have a feeling it's cursed. If you're trying to do it and it's not lighting up, not any of them for you, then yeah. So go red on the EMF meter if you were bapping the balls, but they didn't go off. I'm going to zoom in. So again, did you try to
Demise.
tap a cat ball, but they weren't working? Can you go to the red if you did, but it didn't go off? So again, I got the camera on the EMF meters. If you can tell me through the EMF to orange or red, if you try to bap the cat ball but it didn't go off, when you mention trigger or are you ready? All right. I don't know. Last word, then I gotta go. So I have to also say a prayer to those that I've spoken to. And then I have to get ready for bed. So hopefully every spirit that came through is very happy, just like the one that said it. And 2 of them have said goodbye to me, so that's good. Hopefully they are at peace and, full canon. Yeah. All right, well, on that note.
Canon.
Yeah. There's no canon last name. And there's no canon in a bio. All right. So I think this is me saying goodbye. So this is Detective Lazaria signing out. Bye.